And go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on, let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Watch the
Kick it out! Get board! Get board!
Watch him! Get baseline! Go, watch him!
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. And P, you gotta set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now! Come on! Play tough! Play tough! Ah, God! You're not in high school anymore, MP! You gotta play tough here! Let's go! Bang that! Bang that!
Soft. Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not gonna wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line them up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a 1-to-1 comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah, just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah, that's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Good evening and welcome. We have FBSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Zuniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talents that France has to offer. A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Down low. Good from Lambert.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Here's MP for three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Elich the block. And he recovers it. Here's Beltier. Gets another look. And that one's good. Marks.
Well, you got to put a body on Marks because he's more than capable of coming up with some offensive rebounds.
MP outside. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Well, something that's interesting, you kind of think about is the fitness level of these players, the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Now here's Beltier. And stolen by MP. Pass to Ahern. Kicks it out to MP. Rebound by Nanterre.
That is such a low percentage shot.
Look, you've got to remember, he's got 4 teammates out there with him. He doesn't need to do it all by himself.
Pass
This
the
is
rock.
a team game.
Yeah, he powered that one down.
Known as one of the game's top dunkers.
A rim shaker.
Yeah, he loves to attack that rim.
And the foul on Marchand. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Paris with the ball. They trail by 1. And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Now here's Dumont. Here's MP. That one falls. Nice feed from Dumont.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Inside, here's Lambert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
Pass to MP. Elich. And here's Dumont. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Chauvet. And it's Dumont missing. Nanterre trailing. And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Now here's Marchand. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Lambert. And he banks in the layup.
Nice low post offense.
And it's Paris with the ball. Steerco outside. MP. Screen by MP. And here's Ahern behind the arc. Peltier outside. Pass to Lambert. The kick out to Chauvet. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. It's Paris leading. Now here's Ahern. Back to MP. Screen by Elich. MP, no good. Outside Chauvet. Over Ahern. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Paris FC basket ahead, up by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to... And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He even spent some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before someone open on 48's team. He'll find them.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Dumal. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
And he lobs it up towards the rim. Out to Peltier. And Terrelli again can't hit. Here's Paris. And MP gets it to go.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Two minutes now played in this second quarter. Peltier outside. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
Pass to MP. Buries the long-range jumper. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Chauvet, guarded by Dumal. And Chauvet missing. Here's Paris. Yeah, 4-point game. Oh, and a slam by MP.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Which adds to their lead in spectacular fashion.
2 points the fancy way.
Yeah, the fancy way. I like the fancy way, right? Who doesn't? And that lead's only going to get bigger, though, if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Leduc. And it's Peltier with the rebound. And so here's Nanterre. Three-pointer Chauvet. It's hauled in by Leduc. Here's Paris. Ahern on the wing. MP outside. Back to Ahern. Pass to MP. And the layup's good off the glass.
Unselfish play by Ahern. If your shot isn't there, you got to give it away.
Here's Gerard. Throws it up high. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
The lob, the slam, a work of art.
I hope there's a genie here, because if there is, I wish really badly that we get to see a few more of those.
He's been key for them, the way he's distributed the ball.
No doubt, Tim. And when the offense runs through him, it's just such a smooth operation.
And it's so much fun to watch. You know, Blake, it's hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
I don't think there's any wrong answer to that question. Sensational alley-oop.
Way to avoid the question.
Yeah, come on, Blake. Stop avoiding the question, all right? But hey, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And so here's Nanterre.
Trailing by 10.
Outside Chauvet. Lambert. Good work defensively by Vasseur.
And the first half now in the books.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Leading by 10. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talents, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Big Dave Zadirko, bringing the noise.
Right side Marks. Peltier.
Off the mark there with the three.
MP with it. Now guarded by Lambert. And MP gets it to go.
You know, he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He needs to keep on working for those good looks.
Three-pointer Chauvet.
Hits it from three-point range.
Man, Chauvet was just calling for that one. He was confident in that shot.
MP outside. Back to Dumont. MP outside. Elich.
Second shot opportunity.
And MP with the layup.
He is tireless, guys. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Outside Chauvet. Offensive board. Back to Peltier.
Sinks the triple.
There's Frankie Peltier helping the team stretch out that defense.
Outside Dumont. Over Chauvet.
Here's Zadirko. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Peltier outside.
Unloads, and he drops that one in.
Well, you gotta like that, huh? That's a nice, clean release on Peltier's jumper.
Pass to MP.
Trying his luck deep. Good on the triple.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
And it seems like just about all his points are coming from downtown.
Kick out to Chauvet. Now Marchand. Back to Chauvet. Marks.
And the three off target.
Outside Elich. MP. Ahern. Marks defending. Three-pointer Elich. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist. And Bogey Elich might not be the player he once was, but he can still be a factor.
When the burst he used to have is replaced by his leadership on the floor, much like his twin brother Lassar, who he plays from Madrid, Elich is a guy who has found success throughout the years and knows how to win.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Pass to Ahern. Screen by MP. Ahern. A rebound by Chauvet. And Nanterre has possession. And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
Now MP. Screen by MP.
The three. No good on that shot.
Nanterre with the ball.
It's a 14-point game.
Marks for three. And Elitch pulls it down. Outside Dumont. Outside Elitch. For three. Paris FC basket with another miss. Pass to Choe.
Fires for three.
Out to Peltier. Screen by Lambert. Shot's good by Peltier.
He's done a ton to help this team, but he needs to do even more if they're going to have a chance to come back.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this 4th quarter going. Paris FC basket, all time.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th.
Pass to Marchand.
To the middle.
Lambert, shot is good. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Marchand outside. Peltier outside. Here's Lambert. The basket good off the assist from Peltier.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Pass to MP.
Tries a three.
And it's Nanterre with the rebound. Here's Chauvet. Marks.
Zadirko defending.
And here's Lambert. Here's Peltier. And again, it's Nanterre.
Lambert's shooting isn't the only reason he's on NBA scouts' radar. His passing doesn't look too bad either.
MP up top. And Lambert pulls it down. And Nanterre lead with possession.
Trailing by 13.
Chauvet up top. Covered by MP. Here's Elitch. And Elitch with the dunk.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
Here's Peltier. Pass to Chauvet. Marchand outside. Screen by Lambert. Good, and Marchand gets the assist.
He can time his passes so perfectly. What an assist.
And a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they should use some clock.
Pass to Zadirko. Shot from 16. That one falls.
And that's going to be the nail in the coffin.
I'd say so. They've done a great job of closing this one out, never backing off, even with the big lead.
Marchand, defended by Elitch.
Off target from three-point range.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And here's MP from the arc.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long. He's shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Pass to Marks. Here's MP for three. Bucket's good.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been deadly.
And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team, they'd be young, but I think they turned some heads with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris, and they could be a dangerous team as the season goes on.
And that'll do it for this one, folks. For Tim Swartz, Brian Banafitemi, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing against professionals now. They're physical and they know how to use that strength. They're smart as well. They just process the game much quicker. But that's what I wanted. I'm here to become the best player I can be, and to do that, you have to go up against the best comp. You can't find this anywhere else.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Nah, not a focus per se, but I know who he is, and I know people think he's a lock-in for the NBA draft. So that's motivation enough for me. I'm trying to show I'm on his same level. Still, winning will always come first. That's the focus. I'm here to help the FC Basket push this thing as far as we can go.
Well, thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait, I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No, look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. So nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep.